And I'm back playing Warframe. I've kinda put this game down for about a month, and before that, about 4 or 5 years, I had a break because I played it in the beginning, and while I found it fun, it really changed. And I just stopped having fun after about 50 hours. I no longer remember the specific reason why, I just know it was around then. Now that I've gotten back into the swing of it, I've had a lot of more fun because I've skipped half of the grinding because I did it before years ago. I already have like a major head start because I already put in those 50 hours. But those first 50 hours were rough, and they have done a lot to change it. But as a returning player, I prefer the endgame that they've built. And yeah, I am the kind of player to buy platinum. So as you can see, I'm not exactly a free-to-play player. I did buy my own Prime, but I only bought it when I came back to the game. With that respect, because the game had earned the right to have my money, basically. Apologies, but my dog won't stop whining. We've got him stuck in the cage because my other dog, Belle, how should I put it? She's in heat. She's in season. So, as I was trying to say, they have earned the right to have my money. They have put in a lot of effort into making a great game. And if you have the time, everything is free. And I appreciate that aspect. But if you don't have the time, or you don't want to wait that long, you can pay for it. And I also appreciate how someone with money would view that. I already had half of these story moments spoiled for me. Like, I knew what was coming anyway, because I looked into the lore, because I didn't think I'd ever come back to the game. But I can still appreciate these moments and like what I see. Except for this bit in a minute, you'll see the animation glitches for how Vault here specifically holds the operator. And yeah, it's just you're in the front, or you're just held like under his arms like a, well, like an animal, or up in front like you're some sort of shield or weapon. It's funny. I don't know if anybody else got this glitch, but it really, like, took me out of it. Took me out of the seriousness of the whole situation. And it was still fun. I hope they patch this glitch, but maybe not just yet, because it is funny. And it's barely an inconvenience. Now, I wouldn't say I'm the kind of player who would buy everything outright. I'm not a total whale, but I have given them about 50 quid so far in the, 4 months I've been back. I've started playing it since the start of this year, and I've nearly got my own first Prime because I took that month break. And yeah, it's Gorse, obviously. I've nearly got him all by myself. I've got every piece but the new optics. Though I will admit I did buy the Magi Predacite token because I got bored of grinding it for like a month. Cost 37 platinum, basically £1, but still I'd say it's worth it because, yeah, it took ages to do all my grinding and I still didn't get one. Oh, actually no, that's a lie. I did get one before I knew what it was for, and I ended up cashing it in for Sun tokens, which was a complete mistake. But yeah, I still paid 37 platinum just to skip the grind for the helmet segment. I've got it crafting now. Actually, I think I need to go and collect it. Well, yeah, that's one piece of endgame gear, and the other is the railjack, which I've finished yesterday, and the void rig, which I'm halfway there. I've got the engine and the capsule, I've just got to get the other 2 pieces, which means I've got to be mining, is it high phosphorus or something? Yeah, it's just the yellow one on the Cambion Drift from the blue nodes, and the Orb Valis rare resource, and then I can finish the Void Rig. So yeah, that's Void Rig, the helmet, the, what's it called, the operator, when I'm grinding out focus whenever I can. I've done the drifter segment and I'm running the circuits every so often. So I'm making sure to keep up with my endgame grind, because I know I'm going to eventually need a good railjack and a good Void Rig with decent mods if I'm going to actually progress to the endgame and to Steel Path. So yeah, I'm still in the first half of the entire game, even though I've spent at least, in fact, wait, 6 days times 100, yeah, about 150 hours. I'm deep into Warframe, and I've spent about 50 quid, and half of it has gone on cosmetics, you know, my armor and ephemera, though I have bought a bunch of slots just because I knew I'd need them. And every so often, whenever I get a coupon, I buy that £8 package just because I'm gonna need the platinum eventually, and I'm not one to wait for trades. And while yes, everything is free if you have the time for it, including earning platinum, I have spare money, so might as well buy some, just because I can and they deserve the money. This is the kind of free-to-play game where you're suspicious that it's free-to-play, to the point where you give them money to feel like, to get it off your consciousness, basically. Because playing it, you feel bad that it's free. If you know what I mean. Like, you have to pay for it, you have to give them something for their efforts. That's all I had to say for now. Maybe I'll see you next video, maybe I'm not uploading another. Bye!